Yo, what is up guys? Chase Arevalo coming at you from Boca Raton, Florida. And in this video, we're going to be continuing the breakdown of Ben Shelton versus Frances Tiafoe in the 2024 US Open third round. Let's get into it. If you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Chase. I coached at IMG Academy. I was a director at the Rick Macy Academy where I worked with top level players like WTA top 50 Lulu Sun. And yeah, guys, I'm super pumped to get into this video, guys. So I also play D1 tennis. And yeah, if you have any questions, drop it in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe again, and let's get into it, guys.
Mostly been the wide serve in this court that tons of damage, but every now and then the piper down the middle.
Slice out wide. I think he's gonna rip line here. He's gonna go for a winner. Okay, he missed that. Now look, take a look at the score here. He was serving, but he was down 30-40. So, I mean,
then the piper down the middle.
Strategically, I mean, you can go for that. And that's not a bad strategical decision. And he went for it the right way because he missed it. But if he made that, that would have been a clear winner. So strategically, that's okay. But if you zoom out and look at the score here and the situation at hand, it's all about risk. In tennis, it's all about risk management. Am I taking too much risk? Am I not taking enough risk? Here, he's taking too much risk, okay? Because look, he's down 30-40, right? It's not the time to pull the trigger like that, right? So he could have made that. He's definitely made that before, but that's just one thing that he could have adjusted there is just be more patient there. You got to be more patient when the going gets tough, when it's a really high stake environment.
Tiafoe gets his reward.
One thing that I love about Frances's serve is how simplified he has the legs, right? He has a very narrow platform stance. It's basically a pinpoint without moving the foot up, right? Which I think a lot of players would benefit from. A lot of players, they have inconsistent serves, they have inconsistent mechanics, and they're trying to figure out how can I make this better? And sometimes it's not about adding something. It's not about what can I add to my serve. Maybe it's what can I take away from my serve? Is there something that's working against me? Right? If you're struggling to generate force from the right leg going under your body and pushing up and you're kind of falling into the court too much, well, you might want to eliminate that step up for a little bit and replicate something like Frances does here, where the ball of his foot and his right foot is lined up in the middle of his left foot there. Okay? So you can replicate that. It should create a more consistent leg drive on your serve because you're not going to be stepping in a different position every time. So just experiment with it. Sometimes it's worth it to remove something to get a little bit better. Notice how Frances goes open stance. He pivots the right toe to the right side. Good semi-open stance from Ben Shelton. Ben Shelton now gets a really short ball. He can go anywhere. Frances has to guess and go and pick a side. If you're Ben Shelton, you want to wait. Where is Frances going to go? And I'm going to go the opposite way. So if you wait long enough, Frances will probably guess going down the line. So Ben Shelton can then rip inside out. Okay, but again, if you're Ben Shelton, you're making this decision. Can I hit a winner cross court? If yes, go cross. If not, go line. So let's say Frances is just camping out here in this corner. Very simple. He's got to go line here. But if Frances is doing the higher level kind of recovery and anticipating that he's going to go line and kind of playing chess like that, then Ben Shelton's got to go inside out. So So Francis did an amazing job anticipating there. So Ben Shelton, what he could have done is waited a little bit longer and waited until Francis pulled the trigger on a side and committed to a side. So that's all due to Francis's ability to anticipate and guess and go. And he's been in these situations before. So that's why at this level, he's still able to read it and read it correctly. But yeah, one of the main takeaways there is for Ben Shelton to wait, and then pull the trigger once your opponent commits to a side. Okay?
Oh, what a steal.
Notice, short ball, angled. Francis cuts the court. He moves not only laterally, but he actually cuts the court more at a sharp angle this way. Diagonal. When the ball is short, you need to cut the court.
Goodness. That's about as good as it gets from there. Just 2 points lost when he made it as well. More success in that department in this set.
That's a sick shot. Cross. Francis is there. So Ben Shelton does a great job of ripping the ball cross here. And if you look at where Francis is positioned, he is a little bit overcompensating and over anticipating the cross-court ball. Okay? So he's not necessarily wrong here, but Ben Shelton does a good job realizing that and then noticing it. And because Francis doesn't recover a little bit closer to the tee here, he realizes, boom, I can rip line for a winner.
It's beautiful.
It's a good shot.
Jim, here's a question for you.
That's good. It's really good. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. If you have any questions at all, drop it in the comments below. And yeah, DM me on Instagram if you have any questions at Chase Arevalo. And yeah, if you got any value out of this, like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video.